Thank you. Thank you so
Time has
much.
expired. Now recognize the gentleman from Wisconsin, Mr. Van Orden, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Madam Secretary, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I mean, you are truly a breath of fresh air.
Thank you.
It's just, your optimism is, it's electric.
Oh, thank you.
I want to take a second before I get into this to apologize for one of my colleagues who's sitting here berating you. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions in the vein that took place here. Are rocks heavy? Are trees made of wood? Is gravity real? Yeah? Okay.
Yes,
Did the
thank you,
radical
yes.
out-of-control government spending by Joe Biden, who increased the massive amount of liquidity to a market with scarcity, cause inflation to spike and input costs to spike?
Yes.
Those are all true statements. Okay, thanks. Hey, I want to thank you. I'm done with that. That's just silly. Badger you like that in front of your kids?
Yes.
Kids need to know you're a baller. Tell them to watch this. A baller is a word that old people use, and it means awesome.
I will.
Thank you for getting the Dairy Business Initiative back online.
Yeah.
Incredibly important. I know that when we've got this stuff going on, and there's like a big hand little map taking place, and we're gonna skip a couple beats. I got that, but I think I sent you a note, and you got that turned back on like 94 hours later.
Yeah.
And it
Thank
was
you.
Right into my farmers. They're so excited about it.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. So I do want to talk to you about agriculture labor because I think we have an 80% solution. My office has been working on this really since we started our agriculture labor working group. And what we're going to do is just acknowledge reality. The fact that the agriculture industry, the construction industry, and hospitality industry are really being floated by a lot of people here that are here unlawfully. And we're going to just say it out loud, and we're going to address it in the most meaningful way. It is not a pathway to citizenship. These people are going to have to pay a fine. They're going to have to leave the United States of America to return, to send a message across the world. If you're going to get a job here in the United States, you're going to enter this country legally. The employer's going to have to pay a fine, and they're going to be able to come back here, and when they enter the United States again, that's their born-again date. They're not skipping anybody. Doesn't matter if they're here for 50 years. And we want to make sure that our farmers have a continuous flow for agriculture labor. More to follow on that. I'm not even looking at H-2A because it's a broken, horrible program.
Yeah.
So we're going to put that over here, and if I can work with you on that,
sounds
I would
great.
love that. The last thing that I want to talk to you about really is milk labeling. Like, what is milk, right? And this is going to have a profound effect on my dairy farmers. Here is what milk is, according to you, ma'am. Milk is, on my phone, and I'm over 50. Okay, there you go. Milk is the lacteal secretion, particularly free, or practically free from colostrum, obtained by the complete milking of one or more healthy cows. Milk that is in its final package form for beverage use shall have been pasteurized or ultra-pasteurized and shall contain not less than 8.25% milk solid, not fat, and not less than 3.25% milk fat. None of that comes from an almond or an oat. So
Fair.
yeah, go ahead. Hey, Mesmer, I'll give you $1 if you can milk an oat, right? So all I'm asking is that the USDA follow their own definition. And I spoke to Secretary Kennedy about this, and he's all on board.
Yeah.
Whole milk is one of the most nutritious things that our young people and aging people, such as myself, could consume. But if you go to the store and you buy almond milk, it ain't milk. A bunch of sugars and stuff in there and oats. So I really would like to talk to you about this to get this done. We introduced a bill in last Congress. It didn't get through the Senate. But I'm all for doing this through initial executive action, following up with some type of legislation, because it will have a profound effect on our dairy industry.
I think I hear you, and I couldn't agree more. And one of the vehicles that's coming soon is the Dietary Guidelines, which Secretary Kennedy and I are working on together.
Yep.
And that's not due until October, but you'll see that way before October, and hopefully we can continue the momentum toward the vision that you have that I agree with.
Yes, ma'am. And so we can label milk skim milk, 1% milk, 2% milk, and then we call it whole milk. The whole milk, the fat content in whole milk is 3.25%, and people think they're drinking butter. And I asked the person in the previous administration who was responsible for drawing up these dietary guidelines, I asked her, what the milk fat content of whole milk was, and she said, I don't know, 6%? That ain't it. So I'm super excited, once again, to be working with you hand in glove. I'm very proud of your work.
Thank
Your
you.
kids need to know you're awesome.
Thank you.
And with that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Thank you so